the area. But let's see what we got going on is in terms of, the winds will go out a little bit further to 66 hours and see what's in the works here. This is going to be, here's Irma, by the way, down here. Okay, so in case you're wondering what that is. The winds are actually pretty fast here in through the central deserts, but still fastest along the Colorado River Valley. And this is for Saturday, September 9th. So again, winds relatively fast, but they're not super fast. So I don't think we're going to have to worry about widespread severe weather. I don't think during this entire event, I don't expect massive severe weather anywhere across the area. But again, isolated severe weather Thursday through Sunday afternoon is a possibility, though not likely at this time. Okay, so I just want to stress that we're not under the gun for tornadoes. There's not going to be, this is not an event like October 5th, 6th time period back in 2010 where, Belmont, Arizona, just west of Flagstaff, had a huge amount, he had a huge amount of severe weather. I don't believe that's going to take place at this time, so I don't think we have anything to really worry about in terms of seeing widespread severe weather right now. Okay, here's Sunday. Now, we still got some winds coming in here, relatively fast, but again, parts of Los Angeles, San Diego County. If this storm wraps in enough moisture, we could be looking at some heavy rains along parts of San Diego, parts of LA County. Could also be looking at some pretty heavy rainfall. Though widespread heavy rainfall, not likely, but thunderstorms that develop with this low, there's going to be some cold air aloft. And again, it's going to be focused relatively around the center of the low pressure. That's where the coldest air aloft is going to be. So, I don't know how much moisture is going to wrap into the center of this storm. I have no idea. But again, this is for Sunday in the morning, Sunday morning, probably around 6, 7 a.m. And you can see, the winds over Arizona, really not that fast, 10 to 20, 25 knots tops. And by that time, most of the moisture, the high pressure is going to start building here in the plains. And it's going to definitely bring a drying trend as high pressure builds in this general vicinity over New Mexico and Colorado. It's going to help to retrograde this low further westward across the area. All right, let's head out a little bit further in time to about 108 hours and see what this storm's going to do. By this time, this is Monday, it should be retrograding westward, and that is exactly what the models are forecasting now. There could still be some isolated thunderstorms in southwest California. Arizona looks to be relatively quiet. The wind's still out of the southwest, but again, with the building high, it's pushing the storm now out to sea, and we're likely not going to get any more effect from it other than just some winds and temperatures probably still slightly above normal as this high pressure builds back in. It just all depends on how fast this high pressure can build in. Heading out to 120 hours now. We'll go out a little further just to see. This is Tuesday, and this is, by this time, the low has retrograded well off the coast of California. But we're still getting some southwesterlies winds in through California. So I believe at this time, Los Angeles, San Diego County will be getting some rainfall during this time period. Severe weather, not a very good scenario. I don't expect widespread severe weather across the area for anybody. But again, some of these cells could be quite potent. But again, I'm not expecting widespread severe weather or flooding anywhere. Again, because these storms are going to be moving relatively quickly. It's areas that are going to see training of storms, which are going to be the most likely culprits to see, they're going to be the most likely culprits to get their flooding, if there's going to be any. And you can see by Tuesday, just for reference, the dew points are dropping into the around 46, 50 degree range in Phoenix. So by that time, thunderstorms will be over with as the low retrogrades out to sea. So we're really not going to have to worry about widespread flooding anywhere across the desert Southwest. So that's good news. All right, so dew points, by tomorrow are going to be up close to 60 degrees in the Phoenix area. So we could see an isolated thunderstorm west of Phoenix, well west of Phoenix, probably west of Tolleson, Buckeye, out west. And again, parts of Tucson could see a few isolated thunderstorms tomorrow in Yuma County, as well as parts of Las Vegas. But I don't expect thunderstorms in the Phoenix area tomorrow or even tomorrow night. At least if by tomorrow night, if the storms develop around Phoenix, they're most likely going to be west of Phoenix, and they're probably just going to be very isolated in nature, for sure. Now, I'll pull up the rainfall map here for you. And this laptop keeps giving me so many problems. I'm sorry, guys. This is ridiculous. All right, we want 24-hour... No, we want rain and precip. Okay, so here's Thursday afternoon. And you can see there's really not much going on anywhere except for along the border, just to the east of Yuma. Potentially getting a few very isolated thunderstorms at best. And we'll go out to 24 hours, see how this just unfolds here. But again, you can see by Friday morning, there's a few isolated showers and thunderstorms west of Phoenix. And heading through Friday afternoon, there's a cluster of showers and thunderstorms that will likely develop to the west of Phoenix. East Valley locations likely to stay dry for much of Friday. Thunderstorms are not likely in the East Valley at all, but there could be a few isolated ones, but I'm not expecting widespread rainfall like areas west of Phoenix, and I'm talking areas like Tolleson and Buckeye. These areas could definitely see more persistent, heavier thunderstorm activity. And then the activity lifts from southeast towards northwest to northwest and moves up just to the west of Flagstaff, and then eventually is going to head up towards Kingman. Heading into Saturday, again, more isolated stuff. Deserts around the Phoenix area likely to stay dry, but by late Saturday afternoon into the Saturday evening, there could be some isolated showers and thunderstorms. This is the time that the jet stream winds will be the fastest, and we could be definitely looking at some isolated thunderstorms around Phoenix and westward. East Valley, again, East Valley locations, not likely to see much from this particular model run. But again, the potential's there for some thunderstorms even in the East Valley. It's not like the East Valley is going to be completely void of thunderstorms. It's not going to be widespread at all. All right, so heading further out, this laptop, I'm sorry, guys. This is Saturday overnight now. You can see still a few isolated stuff by Sunday. Just some little spretzels. Again, northern Arizona up towards Nevada and southwestern California. The potential's there for some isolated to potentially scattered thunderstorms. But again, Sunday looks to be a relatively quiet day around the Phoenix area. Again, our bulk of rainfall for the Phoenix area will likely be Saturday afternoon into Saturday overnight. Time period is when the heaviest rain, if we get rain at all from this event, is going to be not Thursday, not Friday, but sometime during the day, Saturday. And then heading out a little bit more in time, you can see by Sunday afternoon, we really dry out across the area. The moisture, the cutoff low moves off the southwest California coast, and that's when it starts its retrograding westward at that time. By Monday, it's quiet across much of Arizona. There's really not much moisture left. And you can see areas of San Francisco, parts of California, could see as that low just hangs off there and eventually retrogrades out to sea. Then as we head out towards Thursday, it starts to move back eastward. And you can see moisture starts developing along southwestern California. So San Diego County, Los Angeles could see a line of relatively weak showers at this time. And I'm not expecting a widespread severe weather outbreak or anything. But again, heading out a little more if I can. I don't know if I can. For some reason, this stops at 186 hours. Here's Friday, September 15th. And again, most of the activity, according to this model run, is going to be relegated. It's going to really, earlier they had this heavy rain over Phoenix area. Now it looks like it's going to be through extreme eastern Arizona and all through New Mexico. And believe it or not, there could even be some snow in the higher mountains of Wyoming and Colorado. Already. I know it's be early talking about snow, but that's actually what this blue is up here, is snowfall in Canada. So this is uncertain, okay? This forecast is uncertain. Models are going to waver back and forth with this storm system developing, but if enough moisture can get in here, okay, and tracks a little bit further south, if this drags a cold front in through Arizona, that will be a classic transition event for sure. one last check. I'm curious to see how high dew points are going to get. Yeah, according to this, the highest dew points are going to be in central and eastern New Mexico. What number is that? That's 222 hours. I'm just curious to see if I back this up a bit. I don't know. We'll watch it closely, guys. This is still way out in time, as this low may try to come back eastward. That might be a classic transition event. Right now, it's calling for low dew points, only around 50 degrees. Probably won't be enough to kick off thunderstorms in this area, but we'll keep you guys posted on that. But anyways, for the next days, couple days coming up, just isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms across the Phoenix area and Tucson as well. No major flash flooding, no widespread flooding by any means for anybody. No widespread severe weather, so that's good news. But so to answer you guys' question, this is not your classic transition event, but we'll keep you guys posted on all of this. Please leave questions or comments down below. Again, my prayers are with everybody for, again, Houston still recovering, and with Hurricane Irma that's approaching or will be coming very close to Florida, if not coming a few miles inland on the Florida East Coast of Florida. So we'll keep you guys posted on everything. I may have another video update, but I'm not sure at this current time. So we'll keep you guys posted. Please leave questions or comments down below, and I'll answer everything in a timely manner. No hate comments, please. And let's all be encouraging to those who are going through these very tough times right now. Everyone, please be safe, and our prayers are with you. Talk to you all later. This is Storm Spotter for the National Weather Service. Timothy Breault in Phoenix, Arizona, signing off.